Oh, it's on. Okay. You guys, I'm so sorry that I haven't been putting out videos on the right day, on time, and shit like that, but if any of you are in a high school marching band, you know that there is no fucking time for anything but band, homework, school, and maybe a job if you are G enough to hold down a job during marching season. And I am not G enough to do anything during marching season but march, play music, go to school, and do homework. So I will try harder to get videos out to you guys on the correct day, not late, like a little jackass. Sorry, I can't stand for my hands to be dry. So, did any of that flick on the camera lens? If you guys don't see that, then oh fuck well. But yeah, let's just talk about this topic. I'm filming this in black and white because I honestly look like shit and the lighting in here is terrible for my skin. But yeah, the topic for this week was defining sexualities or some shit like that. So I'll talk about 3 things: bisexuality and its differences between pansexuality, demisexuality, and asexuality, because I feel like those are the 3 things that people just don't fucking understand. And I might have a hard time explaining it because I don't fully understand it, but I understand some things about it, like the fine points of it. So I'll go ahead and just like kind of address those. Let's start with bisexuality. First of all, if there is a bisexual person who is dating someone of the opposite sex, that does not mean that they are all of a sudden straight. It means that they're a bisexual person dating someone of the opposite sex because they happen to be attracted to those two, as well as people of the same sex. That's kind of what bisexuality is. So, now that I've got that cleared up, bisexuality is a totally different thing from pansexuality. Pansexuality is a totally different thing from bisexuality. Bisexuality means that they are attracted to a male or a female. There are no gray areas. Pansexuality is made of gray areas. You can be pansexual and you can date a guy. You could date a girl. You could date a drag queen. You could date someone who's genderqueer, someone who's gender fluid. You could date someone who's asexual. You could date someone who's fucking transgendered. It doesn't matter. It's made of gray areas. You can date a man, woman, or anything in between. It doesn't just mean that you just... That's really all that I can say about it, because that's what it is. It means all gender. So, yeah. I'm actually kind of on the fence about agender because it means all gender. And if you don't have a gender, does that mean the same thing? I don't know. But basically it means you're attracted to all genders. You could date anyone in between a man and a woman. You could date a man and a woman because there's just nothing. You could date a trigender. Is there such thing as a trigender? I don't fucking know. But if there were, you could fucking date it if you're pansexual. Because you're pansexual. That's what you guys do. Okay. So then there's demisexual. You can't fuck a demisexual unless you saved their mom from a car accident or you gave a kidney to their younger sister who's dying of like thyroid cancer. I don't even know what the fuck that is. You have to fucking like cry with them at 3 o'clock in the morning while you guys watch Doctor Who or some shit like that. You basically, what I'm saying is you have to form a strong emotional bond with a demisexual person before you can actually engage in sexual activity, or they become sexually attracted to you or some shit like that. I don't know all the way. If you're demisexual, leave a comment explaining the shit that you guys go through because I don't understand it as much, but I get the fine focal points. You just have to be, they have to be like emotionally attracted to you. Like there has to be a strong emotional bond and then they become sexually attracted to you. And then you guys can like go and do the frick frack. And then, of course, there's asexuality. Being an asexual person doesn't mean that they don't have a sex drive. It doesn't mean that they don't have libido. It doesn't mean that they don't masturbate. It just means that people are gross to them. Fuck people. Why the fuck do I need to fuck a person if, like, I have, like, a rabbit and a bunny and a fucking, like, jack dildo thing, whatever they're called. But that's what that means. It's like they're not attracted to people. They're just not. And I don't understand why, because girls are fucking hot and, like, shit. But whatever. It just means they're not attracted to people, and it doesn't mean that they can't be in a relationship either. Asexual person can be in a relationship. They're just not gonna. It's not gonna be a sexual relationship. They can be strongly emotionally attracted to a person and not be sexually attracted to them because they're asexual. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little video, me saying a bunch of shit. If I got anything wrong in this video, please leave it in the comments, because it doesn't mean that I'm like stupid. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to put the wrong information out there. It just means I'm ignorant to the facts. So yeah, so just put them in the comments if I got anything wrong about those 3 things, and if I did, I'm truly sorry. I read a lot of Wikipedia and a lot of Urban Dictionary, and I talked to a lot of people, and I tried my best to convey the definitions of these things, and if I got it wrong, then I'm sorry. But I will post another video in just a little bit when I am finished putting my clothes in the washer, in the dryer. Quinsuela Flow, turn the fuck up. More lemon pledge.